Hi children, I hope you all fine. I hope you all would enjoy the video session of Standard 7 Unit 2 in English. After completing the poem, the learning expected are recite poems with appropriate pause, intonation and pronunciation, learns new words and understands their contextual meanings, cites evidence for the explicit and implied meaning of poem and appreciate the poetic devices used in this poem. I am going to show you some pictures. Look at the picture and name the activities. The first picture is paragliding. Yes, paragliding. Paragliding is the recreational and competitive adventure sport of flying paragliders. Despite not using an engine, paraglider flights can last many hours and cover many hundreds of kilometers. For what purpose people use paragliders, children? Yeah, very good. For fun, to show their bravery, and to travel a long distance in the mountain areas and in the forest areas. Very good. For fun, to show their bravery and to travel a long distance in the mountain areas and in the forest areas, the people use paragliders. Okay, the next picture is trekking. Yeah, trekking. Trekking is a form of walking undertaken with the specific purpose of exploring and enjoying the scenery. It usually takes place on the trails in areas of relatively unspoiled wilderness. Children, do you have any experience in trekking? Is there any place to go for trekking nearby you? Yes, there are some places nearby you in our area. They are Vattalmalai, yes, and Erimalai. There we can see wild animals like elephants, deer, bears and rabbits and many birds also. To see those creatures, how do you feel? Yeah, you feel so excitement, no? Okay. The next picture is rock climbing. What is the next picture, children? Rock climbing. Rock climbing is a sport in which participants climb up, down, or across natural rock formation. It is a physically and mentally demanding sport, one that often tests the climber's strength, endurance, agility, and balance along with mental control. Okay, children, shall we go to the next picture? Scuba diving. It is the practice of descending below the water surface to interact with environment. How do you feel when you swim in the rivers, wells, in the pools? Yeah, you feel excited, no? Okay. You feel and enjoy the excitement, isn't it? Such activities shown in the picture shows the adventures in different fields. Children, do you know what is mean by an adventure? A bold or exciting undertaking is called an adventure, which is interesting, innovative and excellent. Do you like to have adventures in your life like this? Very good. Children, have you heard about NCC? Yes, NCC means National Cadet Corps. Very good. Well said, children. Okay, what are the activities, adventure activities of NCC? Children, do you know the adventure activities of NCC? Yes, in NCC there are 3 wings: Army, Navy and Air Force. Horse riding, trekking, forest visit, mountaineering are some of the adventure activities of NCC. It conducts adventure activities to make youth alert, active and daring. Only those with spirit of adventure can protect the nation and the people. Children, do you know who founded the NCC? Yes, Subhash Chandra Bose was the founder of the NCC. Okay, children, not only nowadays, in the olden days too, there are so many adventures in so many fields. In this session, we are going to learn about how to have adventures in our life and about the olden adventures by the poem of adventure. Okay, shall we know about the poet first? The name of the poet is George Crocus. He was born on 30th June 1915 in Samos, Greece and now lives in Melbourne, Australia. Where was he born? He was born on Samos, Greece and now lives in Melbourne, Australia. He is an aspiring poet who has written quite a number of poems inspired by nature, science, philosophy and spiritual aspects of life. He has studied Eastern and Western religions and associated with philosophy for over 35 years and has practiced various forms of yoga and meditation. Children, you see, it seems that the poet himself is an adventurer, so that he had worked in various fields, isn't it? Okay, children, shall we learn about the poem? It is a 9 stanza long poem with 48 lines. The poem has the theme of adventure. The poet conveys that how to have adventures and about the nature of adventures during the olden days. This poem itself very big, so we can learn the first 3 stanzas in this session. Okay, children, we are going to read the first stanza. Deep inside the mountain, the adventure hide themselves. They are of all forms and shapes. They all have an excellent ending, because those that live their lives in adventure see the world in an extraordinary special way. Can I read once again, children? Deep inside the mountain, the adventure hide themselves. They are of all forms and shapes. They all have an excellent ending, because those that live their lives in adventure see the world in an extraordinary, special way. Okay, children, shall we see the glossary of this stanza? Yes, the first word is adventure. Adventure means the heroic activity. Where do you see heroes, children? Yes, we see heroes in the movies. Okay. Adventure is a heroic activity. It is very bold and exciting activity. Okay. Next word is extraordinary. Extraordinary means not usual. Shall we see the difference between ordinary and extraordinary, children? Okay. Just what we are doing, waking, bathing, eating, these are all comes under what a ordinary person do these things. But an extraordinary person will not do like this. He will think extraordinarily. In a special way. He see the world in a special way apart from an ordinary man. Okay. The next word is embrace. The word embrace means hug. Hug means, children, How do you feel when your mother hugs you? Feeling love? No. Yes. When your mother hugs you, you feel very love. Okay, shall we see the explanation for this first stanza? The poet George Crocus describes about adventure in the poem of adventure. First of all, we should know what an adventure is. An adventure is nothing but an unusual, exciting, daring deed. Adventure is nothing but thrilling and exciting things to be happened. It's also very enthusiastic too. It's also treasure and pressure. The poet says in the first stanza that there might be an adventure hidden deep inside the mountain. The adventures hide themselves, deep inside the mountain. The adventures may be in all forms and shapes. The adventures may be in all forms and shapes. At any cost, the people who involved in an adventure would face an excellent result. A good start would result in a good end. A good start would result in a good end. So people who start their lives in adventure may get a fruitful result finally. So we people should analyze and look deep into the world and enjoy the extraordinary beauty of nature of the world. Hence, our poet tries to seek adventure deep inside the mountain. Hence, he is strictly believing that the adventure may be in any form and any shape as such. Thus, he also believes that the adventure would finally result in an excellent ending. He also urges the readers to see world in a special way too. Children, in this stanza, the poem says about the meaning of the adventure and the shape and size of the adventure and where do the adventures hide themselves and how the extraordinary people see the world in a special way in this stanza. Okay, children, shall we go to the next stanza? To attract the adventure, the patterns of habit, you only need to close your eyes. To attract the adventures into the patterns of habit, you only need to close your eyes and ask them to embrace you. And ask them to embrace you. You can also imagine that you are transparent and feel the wind stream through you instead of going against you. You can also imagine that you are transparent and feel the wind stream through you instead of going against you. Or imagine there are tiny little wings on your back and every time you take a new step, you bounce a bit. Shall we see the glossary of these stanza, children? Okay. Wind stream. Wind stream means flow of air. Can you feel the flow of air, children, when you going out of the classroom or home anywhere? Yeah. It will be very nice, no? Okay. Bounce. Bounce means nothing but spring up or jump up. For example, when you throw a ball down, it will jump, isn't it? That is called bounce. Okay. In this poem, the poet says that if you want to attract or bring out adventure into the patterns of habit, you only have to close your eyes. If you want to attract the adventure, what you have to do? First you have to close your eyes and ask the adventures to hug you like a mother hugs her baby with feel of love. The second point, you have to hug the adventures. Like your mother hugs you with feel of love. The poet also asks us to imagine that we have tiny wings on our back so that we can bounce a bit with joy and happiness. In these lines, the poet asks us to, we should have some, imagine that we should have some wings on our back. Then only we can bounce a bit with joy and happiness. When one takes a new step towards our adventurous life. When should we have wings? When we take a new step towards our adventures in life, we have wings on our back. The poet also asks us to imagine that our mind is clear like water and feel the passing wind through us instead of going against us. In this stanza, the poet also asks us to imagine that our mind is clear like water. If you see underwater, what can you feel? What do you see? You see, the water is transparent. It reflects us. No? So, the poet says that to imagine that our mind is clear like water and feel the passing wind through us instead of going against. The poet asks us to close your eyes and ask them to embrace you. Thus, they would be attracted to be our patterns of habit. Do you know what is my patterns of habit? Yes, patterns of habit mean practice. Those who want to achieve should have habit, patterns of habit. If you want to achieve a little thing, you must have a task for 21 days. Okay, children. Nowadays, it is becoming great adventure that getting early in the morning. Whether all of you getting early in the morning during the holidays? No. Yes, if you have practiced it for at least 21 days, it will come easily. We will get up early in the morning. After 21 days, it will come pattern of habit. Thus, only if your mind is free, clear, happy, we can attain our goal, get applause from others and reach the goal which we desire to achieve. In this stanza, that poet says that thus only if your mind is free, clear and happy, we can attain our goal, get applause from others and reach the goal which we desire to achieve. Okay, children, let me read the third stanza. Maybe life itself is one big adventure. If only you have the correct shade. Back in the days of old, when knights were bold, who with a sword or lance, in armor sought romance. Maybe life itself is one big adventure if you have the correct shade sun. Back in the days of old, when knights were bold, who with a sword or lance, in armor sought romance. Let me see the glossary of this stanza, children. Knight. Do you know what is meant by knight? No. Knight means a strong and bold. He carries a sword or lance. He wears a shining armor. He rides on horse. Children, do you see knights at anywhere? Yes, you see knights in the movies like Bahubali. Yes, You see now that hero wears a strong and bold. The hero is very strong and bold. He carries a sword and he wears a shining armor. Shining armor means kavasam. In Tamil we can say kavasam, which saves the knight in the injury. He rides on horse. He used to ride on horse. So knight means a strong and bold. He carries a sword or a lance. He wears shining armor. He rides on horse. Okay. The next word is lance. A long weapon with wooden shaft and a pointed steel head formerly used by a horseman in charging. Children, do you know what's mean by lance? Lance. Have you seen the lance? Yes. You have seen the lance in? See, the lance is shown in the picture. Yes, the lance is a long weapon with a wooden shaft and pointed steel head formerly used by a horseman in charging. Where do you see lance? Yes, in the TV channels, Mahabharatam and Ramayanam. During the battle time, the knights were having lance in their hands. Okay. Okay, the next word is armor. Armor. First I said armor, no? Armor is a protective suit of metal worn by knights. Armor is a protective suit. It is made up of metal and worn by knights. It protects the knights from having injured from the battle. Shall we see the explanation for these stanza, children? The poet says that everyone's life is a big adventure. Do you see adventure in you children? Do you see any adventure in your village? Yes. Those who climbing a long tree is called adventurer in our area. Okay. If one should live their own life in a meaningful way, the poet says that everyone's life is a big adventure if one should live their own life in a meaningful way. One's life is a treasure to themselves. So we should lead our life and seek adventure in ourselves. The poet says that in olden days, knights were bold. They used to ride on their horses with a sword or a lance in armor. Knights were bold. They used to ride their horses with a sword or a lance in armor. Knights regarded themselves as being worthy of capturing hearts of some beautiful ladies, which was their most desired prize. The knights thought themselves as being worthy. They thought themselves fit for capturing the hearts of the beautiful ladies, which was the most desired prize. They thought themselves. The poet says that seeking adventure in one's own life is very thrilling. Poet says that seeking adventure in one's own life is very thrilling. In this para, the poet says that the knights were seeking romance for their country and the king. Okay, children, we will discuss what we have learned so far. Where do the adventure hide? The adventure hide themselves inside the mountain. Yes, this is the poem line. The answer is the adventures hide inside the mountains. Where do the adventures hide, children? The adventure hide deep inside the mountains. The next question. What have an excellent ending? Yes, adventures have an excellent ending. Adventures have an excellent ending. Well said. Clap for children. Okay. Describe the appearance of a knight. Children, any one of you can describe the appearance of a knight? Yes. Knight is very strong, bold. Yes, carries a sword or lance. Yes, wears a shining armor, rides on horse. Okay, the answer is a knight is a strong and bold. He carries a sword or lance. He wears a shining armor. He rides on the horse. Children, can you answer my questions? Okay, children. Okay, the first question is, where do the adventures hide? Where do the adventures hide? The adventures hide deep inside the mountain. The adventures hide deep inside the mountain. Well said, children. Okay, any one of you can say what have an excellent ending? What have an excellent ending? Yes, adventure have an excellent ending. Okay, children. Any one of you can describe the appearance of a knight? Yes, the knight is a strong and bold. He carries a sword or lance. He wears a shining armor. He rides on the horse. A knight is the strong and bold. He carries a sword or lance. He wears shining armor. He rides on the horse. Okay, children, for the next class, you all should write the short summary of the poem taught today. Okay, children, in this class, children, I hope that you all understood the first part of the poem. In this poem, the poet says that meaning of adventure and what we have to do to have adventure in ourselves, and then the meaning of night. Okay, we will see in the next class. Go through the poem and read well